So guys, this is going to be a very informative video that a lot of you will resonate with, so let's get straight into this. I'm going to talk about why chosen ones have such a hard time in relationships, and there's a lot of reasons as to why this is true. A big part of this, believe it or not, is because of the way the world is today. The world has changed very much. Even if you're an older person, you don't necessarily know. You might have an idea, but you don't necessarily know what is going on today with the younger people. And I feel like I'm the type of guy that's kind of caught in the middle of all this kind of shit. But I see what's going on for the older generation and the younger generation. I see what is going on. And as for the chosen ones, like, there's such high expectations, and I don't even consider it high expectations, where most people would. Like, to me, it's what it should be. But to other people, they might consider it high expectations, but it just goes to show how pathetic most people really are. Like, honestly. The world is nuts, man. Like, the way people do things, it's nuts. Like, I'm the type of person where I do not like to mess with a whole bunch of different people. And I'm not even talking about opposite gender type shit. I'm talking friendships and everything else. Like, how you do one thing is how you do everything. The way I am with my friends, the way I am with my brothers, is the way I am in relationships and everything else. Like, there's similarities. The loyalty is the same. The love is the same. All these things are the same. People of today are not building solid foundations within each other. People are using each other, and it's exactly what the chosen ones do not do. So if there's that many people, which is a massive percentage outnumbering the chosen ones, technically it's going to be a rougher time for the chosen ones because of expectations, because of standards. Forget about expectations. There are expectations, but it comes down to standards. And to me, it's the norm. To you, it's probably the norm, but to other people, they might consider it too much, or this and that and this, when in actuality, they're all little weasels. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know what loyalty is. All they know how to do is use one another, thinking that's normal. It's not fucking normal. If they had a grip on reality, if they had a true grip on life, they would understand the right way of life. Unfortunately, they do not. Chosen ones do. Because chosen ones choose themselves. If you're trying to build a foundation, if you're trying to build a home, let's use that as an example. With a whole bunch of people that know it, let's not even say a whole bunch of people. Let's say if you're trying to build a home with a small crew of good people that know what they're doing. Everyone involved is experienced. Everybody involved is loyal to the project. The project is going to get done perfectly. brick by brick, is going to get built perfectly. You know what's going to happen to that home? No issues. It's going to be a solid home, a solid foundation, perfectly built, perfectly executed. As for the others, you know what happens when you mess around with a whole bunch of people that don't know what they're doing? You guys want to know what would happen if those types of people try to build a home? It's going to collapse. It's not going to last. Your home is a piece of shit because you're a piece of shit. It comes down to most people in this world today being pieces of shit. And I can't say it any nicer than this. I could say a whole lot if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna. This is as nice as I can get. And it doesn't sound too nice. But that's how pathetic most people are. Like, it blows my mind, bro. It honestly blows my mind. So, and most relationships are toxic. There's so many problems, there's so many issues. It's because people don't know how to work on themselves. People don't know how to come clean and to really just be a proper human being. And it's really not that hard. Like, it's really not that hard. I don't get why people find that hard. I don't get why people do the dumbass shit that they do. I just don't get it. I don't even know if I want to get it. It's like the people that learn way too late in life. Way too late. Way too late, doing the dumbest shit you could possibly fathom in your mind. And that's just low IQ. That's just, you don't know what you're doing. Which is why your house is messed. But when you do know what you're doing, you build shit the right way. And it's how it has to be. Has to. If you look back in the older days, things were much better. People were much more focused. We are living in a world today where people have just lost it. We have too easy access to everybody you could possibly think of. We're not supposed to be focused on a million different people's lives. But social media has done this. It has ruined everything. It has ruined loyalty. Why be loyal when I could just use you and then use this person because they're right here, and then use this person because they're right there? People used to not do that and be more loyal because if you were to lose a good person, it's hard to replace them because you have to find people in real life. You can't just go to their profile on social media and hit them up. But that's the easy access we have today. That's why people are stingy. That's why people are snakes. Because it's that easy for them to switch up. They can switch up whenever they want to switch up. They can go to somebody else. They can do something to somebody else. They could be behind your back doing something and you don't even know. That's how easy it is today to be a snake. But the proper thing to do is to not take that route. Have a relationship with God. Do not go that way. But unfortunately, way too many people get caught up. Way too many people get greedy. It's the greed is what kills it. People get greedy. You can't get greedy. You have to work on yourself. But that's what people don't want to do. I've had relationships, I've had friendships, I had all the ships you can think of ruined because people just did not do the right shit. They took a bad way. And they pay. Once you show me a certain thing, you're never gonna have a spot ever again in my life. Ever again. If I can't take you seriously, I can't take you seriously as a friend, partner, whatever you wanna think. It goes with everything. It's called being loyal. It's called being committed. It's called doing the right things, whether you want to or not. But people just want easy today. And that's why it's so easy today to win, because people are losers, bro. People have such a hard time of doing things that we're actually supposed to do. That's how pathetic this world has got. That's how pathetic most people really are. The things that come natural to me are the things that are so hard for everybody else, it seems. It just blows my mind. Like, how are you not already doing the right things? It just blows my mind. You reach certain points, people will be literally bawling their eyes out to come back into your life whenever they see what you can do for them. Whether it be friends, partners, whatever. Because people are just stupid. They're not going to see things as quickly as you can. But when they see certain things come to light, they're gonna try to come back to you like you've never seen anything in your entire life. I'm telling you, bro. And you're not gonna let them. I'm telling you right now, I don't want you to let them. If this is you, I don't want you to let them. Do not let them. Keep working hard on yourself. Don't get distracted. Don't let these weasels back in. Do much better. Get better people in your life. More solid people. More deserving people. How about that? More deserving. And you let people go when you sense any kind of signs of them taking you for granted, them not playing their part, them not playing their role, them not being committed, them not being loyal. Whenever you see certain signs, you let people the fuck go. And they'll just be added to the pile of sheep that are just that are just crying to come back into your life. You'll have a bunch of sheep at the fence crying for forgiveness to come back into your life, while you're just going to be with the goats, the greatest of all times. And that's how it goes. Winners belong with winners. Chosen ones belong with chosen ones. Sheep belong with sheep. They're all greedy. They all can't play their role. They all can't play their part. Some of these individuals, it blows my mind how they can act like such good people. You're not a good person. There's so many things about you that I could pick out. So many things about you that is honestly just pathetic. They're deceptions. The way they are, like, blows my mind. It pisses me off to be around people like that. It really does. Because I can see what is going on. I know these people through and through. And it just rattles me, bro. How they cannot get it together to be a decent human being to conquer Earth while you're still here. Like, you just continuously do poor, weak shit. Like, I just don't understand, man. I don't understand. And you know what? They don't understand me. They don't understand us. They don't understand this way of thinking either. They think what they do and the dumb shit they do is normal. That's like the normal to them. Yeah, just live life. You're about to be in for a rude awakening. These people have no future. No promising future. Nothing. It just... you gotta do more, man. You gotta be better. You gotta do better shit. You gotta want it. You gotta want it. These people don't want it. They don't want it. They do not want it. You're not willing to do whatever it takes. You got guys like, they're man. Can you honestly like just say the words to yourself? I'm willing to do whatever it takes for X, Y, and Z. Whatever it is that you want. Because everybody wants something. But not everybody is willing to put those words out there. I'm willing to do whatever the F it takes. I'm going to make this happen. X, Y, and Z. I'm going to do this. There's no other choice. It has to happen. It has to be this way. Like I said, whatever ideas you have in mind that are good for you, that fit you. I've really never heard that from other people. Really never. And who goes around just saying stuff like that, right? I get it. But I've said this to other people before. And I've just never heard it. And I don't get why more people in this world don't have that sense of urgency to really live their best life by putting in their best work, by putting their best foot forward, by just doing the right things. Too many people are joking around, bro, and life is not a joke. You know how many people just get older and then regret their entire existences because they never gave it enough? They'd always told themselves it's going to be okay. 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 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5, 10, 15, 20, pass, boom, you're done. You didn't do it. You didn't pull the trigger. And that's where most people are headed today, because they think life is going to last forever. They think life is a joke. They think their time is unlimited. When I don't have enough time myself. I don't have enough time in 24 hours. I don't have enough years. I don't have enough weeks or months or minutes. Nothing. It's all so very valuable. So very valuable. I can see it all now and how the years will be spent. I can literally just see all my time already booked for the rest of eternity. But people, you know, just not that wise when it comes to anything. Especially the people they have around them. The people I have around me are very, very, very important. And they will know how important it is as well. And it's how it has to be. If it ain't like that, it ain't gonna work. So if it ain't gonna work, why are you gonna do it? Your circle has to be solid. Very, very solid. If it's not, get yourself a new circle until it's solid. Because it's how it has to be, bro. And it can't even be too big. Your circle cannot be too big. Gotta be small. Small circles for everybody is the way to go. I'll have mine, you'll have yours, we'll all have our circles. But this is the most important thing as a community of every single one of us who get it. Because most people don't get it. And it's important that the same mistakes are not repeated. It's okay to make mistakes, but it's not okay to continue to keep repeating the same mistakes over and over and over again, because you did not learn if it's that case. If I make a mistake, boom, I learn. Great. I'll not let that happen again. Awesome. But this is what it is, man, and this is my take on why chosen ones have a hard time in relationships. We are not easy people. Most people in the world are easy people. It would be the easiest thing for me ever to deceive certain people, do whatever I want with people, say whatever I want, tell people what they want to hear. It'd be the easiest thing ever. Because people are so stupid, but it's not in me to do this. It's a waste of time. It makes no sense. What am I going to do? Get a win over somebody? Do this and this and that with somebody? I'm not even going to start naming shit, because we all know. What's it going to do? Okay, you did that. Now what? Now what? Okay, you did that again. Now what? You did that again. Now what? There's always a now what. So if you have a tight circle, it's you guys forever. You never have that question, because you have your solid people. And in today's world, it's hard to get that down pat. But once you do, you're going to ride off into the sunset. Get your solid people, get your solid crew. People change. Time changes us all. The people you start with are not most likely going to be the people you end with. And that's a fact. People change. People grow. It's how the world is, and it's how things really should be anyways. But you got to get your right people, and that's how it has to be. There's no point in messing around with certain people. There's no point in trying to deceive people. There's no point in trying to get something into somebody. Make yourself solid and get other solid people who's willing to do the same things you're willing to do. You come together. You work together. You stay on course. You stay yourselves. You're not looking for something in somebody that you don't have in yourself, because you fucking have it yourself. They're just a bonus. You are just a bonus to them as well. Just bonuses. You already have everything you need. Everything else is a bonus after that. But people ain't that healthy today to understand this concept. But everybody should get to this point, because it is the only way. There is no other way. You joking? There is no other way. This is the way. Everything else is peanuts.